That I've never heard of that. Let me see. You just have an OCD, is all. Doesn't mean much. Yeah, it's OCD. You're just OCD with making sure the door's locked. There ain't nothing wrong with that, there, my dear. Okay. Love you.
Asleep.
Just a question, why do you keep your aux power so high? What does it buff on this build? Just curious. So the reason why my aux level is always so high is because of Fleet Power Network. It scales off of aux. Also, there's just other things within the build that scales off of aux, like your... From my understanding, control expertise and EPG scales off of aux, so the higher that is, the better it goes. And there's like personal traits, for example, Fragment of AI Tech, which boosts energy damage, which scales off of control expertise. Yeah, there's just a lot of things. So but in reality, if I wasn't using Fleet Power Network, I wouldn't have a bunch of power in aux. But because of the fact that I have a lot of power in aux, it's buffing Fleet Power Network to what do I want to call it? Effort. I need to fix my sound settings because apparently OBS reset all my sound settings. But yeah, Fleet Power Network is the main reason. Fleet Power Network is like one of the best consoles in the game to increase your DPS, and it comes off of a Zen ship. 50% to 125% direct energy weapon fire cycle haste, scales from auxiliary power. And then there's also a reputation trait, which is this one right here, is you gain a offensive buff based on your aux power. So the higher aux power, the more offensive buff do you get. Right now I'm getting a 5.6% bonus all damage from my auxiliary with a 5.6 accuracy rating. That's why. There's a lot of reasons. Like, there's a lot of different types of setups and builds and whatnot. Also, just if you guys are curious, the reason why the screen seems so weird is because I was streaming a different game, and yeah, it kind of reset my window. So this is like the normal size that, you know, people normally have. Which, can I even make it cover? Oh, stop it. Let me see. Boom. See, can I do it? I can. Normal window. Well. Why? Oh, I was going to say, why am I not moving? Oh gosh, this feels weird. But yeah. Like, I have other builds where I don't have my aux like this, and the only two builds that I have is either going to be looking like this, or it's going to be looking like this. Just depending on what build I'm doing at the time. But yeah, if this screen is a no-go, let me know and I'll set it back to how it was before. I just got to figure out how to do that. I just can't remember. But anywho, 6 hours. How long do we sleep by then? But I do also have traits and stuff that boost my power levels on top of that. Like the weapons I'm currently using boost power levels. Oh, lovely. This TFO again. Why is this TFO being done so much lately? I did this one this morning. I do have to say, this zone looks awesome. Thanks. I don't usually have my aux so high, so I put what's not on my weapons to engines and shields, but I don't have. I got you. So the best way to set power levels is if you're doing a DPS build utilizing your weapons. Everything to your weapons, the rest of your engines, ignore shields. Shields are crap. You don't need it. But if you are running like this console and or this personal trait or this reputation trait, then yeah, you kind of want to run a lot of auxiliary. Yeah, I mean, there's other ways around it. Like, if there's another build that I do where I utilize, what is it, emergency weapon cycle or something, where whenever you activate emergency power to weapons, you gain a buff. So if I'm running that trait, then yeah, I'm not running aux-related stuff. Yeah, it just depends on what you want to run. Really. But I've run into many builds where you can literally run whatever you want and you'll be fine. But yeah, that's great. But yeah, that comes off of the Awani carrier. So wishlist it, because it's one of the highest buffing consoles in the game. So just, use that for future reference. I actually think I did a video, or at least I talked about it in a couple of videos. I think what I'll do is I'll do a video of Zen ships that I recommend getting for consoles and traits, because there are a lot of good ones. And a lot of people still sit there and think that you have to get promo ships and you have to get lockbox ships to break them. You don't. Not even a little bit. Not even a little bit. Why do my engines keep, like, turning off? What's only happening on this ship right now? I don't understand why it's doing it. But I do have to say, the moment I do get my hands on the new lockbox ship, whenever that happens, I don't care if it's a year from now, but I'm doing a video on it immediately. I'm so happy that they finally added the game. And it's weird because normally whenever they add something like that, especially when it comes to the Calvin Tom, I'm like, oh, yo, I have a mighty need. Like, I'm not feeling that, like, immediate need to get it out, go on my way to get it. So that's actually a good thing, because bills are expensive. Do I even want to know what my... Oh gosh, this is unnecessary. My crit chance is way too high. I need to do something about that. So despite the fact what a lot of people say on, like, Still Better or other channels, saying, no, you gotta have, like, 60, 70, 80% critical chance. No, you don't need to have that high of critical chance. Of all the testing that I've done, 50% is literally all you need. 50. You don't need more. But that's just, of course, my opinion. And the reason why I'd say that you don't need more than 50 is because once you reach a certain point in DPS and you just do nothing but try to chase your numbers, it will get boring. I promise you. I've been burnt out so many times because all I was doing was chasing the numbers, and I was like doing the grind, and I had to do the grind. I had to, be the best, the highest DPSer. It's not fun. So I just play to have fun. I see a shiny thing, I'm like, ooh, that's shiny, and I play with shiny thing, and then if it works, it works. But yeah, to hit high-end content, 50% is all you need. The 50. Just need the 50. I know it is really late to be streaming, but it's just this time and right before I go into work where I can actually stream. And I was not able to do it before I went to work. Granted, I could easily go to bed right now, but I did end up taking a shower when I got home because I spent the entire day sweating. Because for some reason, it feels like the AC just is not working in the hospital. And I kind of want to take a little break from practicing Yu-Gi-Oh! A bit because, whew. I'm starting to master the deck that I'm going to be taking to YCS. Oh yeah, I need to talk about the whole Omni Beam thing that they did, because that's actually a game changer. But yeah, if the screen doesn't look right, I can change it. So just let me know. Y'all have a problem with it? I wasn't really thinking about the people who would watch on a phone. Because, all time. And then one guy came in my comments and was like, oh my gosh, what's with your screen? And I kind of just, brush it off, but that makes me kind of look bad. Honestly. Oh man, I slept funny the other night and I just have this awful kink in my neck and collarbone. Oh, it's so uncomfy. I think I want to test. The problem is I don't have two of the same. I want to see if you can equip two non-weapon set Omni Beams together that are upgraded. Or maybe what I can do is do this. And then do that. Okay, so there is that option. Okay. I have an idea. Okay. Reason why I am adding the Omni Beam to this character is because this character is purely Disruptor and has a Disruptor Omni Beam. Right there. I also haven't played this character in a minute. So, oops, on my part. So you can look like a newborn too, huh? Interesting. Alright. The test of tests. No, you can't. So you cannot equip the same Omni Beam. But you can equip two non-weapon set Omni Beams. Okay. So... that being said... Thinking... Hmm. Hmm. Let me do something, because... oh, what? Oh. I've been wanting to revisit my Proton build for a minute, but all my Proton weapons are on my Science character. But I kinda need him with something. Character I also haven't touched in a minute that I was working on. Oh, that's right. Those two I need to epic still. Oh, that sucks. I don't remember what character has another ultimate tech upgrade, because I know I have one sitting around somewhere. I just don't remember where. For some reason I want to say it's him. I don't know. It is. Hmm. So I would have to transfer at least 8k dill to this character. Okay. Ultimate tech upgrade. There we go. Now, time to switch to the ship that I was kind of wanting to fly the other day. Y'all know how I am about theme style setups. There it is. Ready. Now. You know this Omni Beam is going to get nerfed at some point soon. At least they said they were going to nerf it. Unless they already did. I don't know. But it is the only Proton Omni Beam in the game that's weapon set. I've never done a pure Proton build. They're so much fun. Proton is extremely underrated. I'm gonna put it to you that way. Very, very, very underrated. What is going on? Why is nothing working? The Proton's fun. I personally endorse Proton. It was basically disregarded because one, like, major YouTuber said, no, it sucks, and then everyone's like, oh, it sucks. Just like with Tetrion. One guy said it sucks, and everyone's like, oh, it sucks, when in reality, it's actually really good. So it's... I like to call them sleeping giants. But yeah, so I did a... This is the only Ethereum ship that I own, so... Anyway. Build's already set up the right way. Traits have been updated. Did it the other day. I got all my uncon procs going off. I technically should replace this with Torp Spread. And okay, so yes, I am not using a torpedo, so why am I using Torp Spread? There's a reason. Cultured Conquest. You can get a 75% bonus increase with using all 3 fire modes. So, that's why. And you get that off of the World Razor. Yeah, I'm working on a Twinkling Lights build for that ship. It's so good. This ship, like, there was a point in time when I was running into a player that was literally using nothing but this ship, and he was doing so much DPS. I was like, what in the world is this guy doing? Like, he was deleting everything, and I couldn't even keep up. I was like, bro, that's amazing. Like, he would just fly in the center of Hive and just sit there, and then everything would die. I'm like, okay. Okay. Speaking of a DPS run. Oh, that is too funny. I did a video on that ship. What am I am hitting all the wrong buttons. Why'd I activate that? I don't know, because I hate everything, apparently. I actually have a theme built for that. I made a Cylon character from. Nice. That. Yep. No, this would be a perfect ship to do that with. Yeah, absolutely, 100%. Yeah, no, you made. Yep, you picked the right ship for this, for sure. I love doing stuff like that. Like, I actually fly on occasion. I will grab the what is it called? The Emerald Chain Juggernaut. I named it the Super Fail Destroyer. And I will dress up as Emperor Palpatine and just run around. And then I will actually use Viridian Plasma because that's the closest thing we got to that look for weapons. I have 0 shields. Why do I have 0 shields? And I died instantly. I don't think I have the outfit anymore, but it's very easy to make. But yeah, I even have a weapon that shoots lightning. I have a bunch of kit modules that shoot lightning, so literally everything is just lightning. So yeah, I dubbed it my Emperor Palpatine build. It's great. I don't know why my shield just were not regenerating. I have a friend who has Darth helmet. Nice. That's hilarious, honestly. It's funny that I just did a video on the ship that guy's flying, and I dubbed it the potato, the Great Potato. For the longest time, people wanted Proton, but the majority of the players that wanted Proton no longer play the game. I just really like the way it sounds. I like the way it looks. Well, when it's not doing beam firewall, I should say. When it does beam firewall, it just sounds like phasers for some reason. But then again, I can't really hear the game right now. But I just really like the way it looks. I mean, look at that. That teal color is so good. Also, the resistance to Proton is low for most things that you fight. Me and my buddy made Beavis and Butthead characters. We actually got a pictures took on Rise. Nice. I love doing stuff like that. I actually I know a guy who has a Yoda look, short, pointy ears, everything. And then I knew a guy that literally had a Hulk transformation, animation and everything. It was hilarious. Absolutely, just absolutely amazing. All right, I wanted to see something. Let me review my build. All right. Yeah, no, this would definitely be the Cylon. What a Hulk transfer! Yes, I don't know how he did it. He has a whole animation where the guy crouches down, puts his hands on the floor, then like does like the whole like chest flex thing, and like it's like literally he's just a normal person, and then he gets huge and giant and green, shirtless and everything. It's I don't know how he did it. But it's amazing. There's also a guy who plays this game. Granted, I haven't seen him in a long time, but he has Cyclops. He looks just like Cyclops outfit and everything from the comics. What else have I seen? I've seen a lot over the years playing this game. I mean, kind of do see a lot when you've been playing the game since 2011. I don't even know what that guy's name is anymore. It's been years since I've talked to that guy. I don't even remember who it was who did it. But yeah, it's something. But yeah, like a lot of the builds that I like to do is strictly theme related. I mean, you can just see all the weapons that I have. I literally started. I have more weapons than this, but because of the fact that this character just has too much, I started basically doing builds on other characters to spread my weapons around just because I have too much. Did you really? Nice. Wait, what would you use for the... I'm trying to think what you'd use for the helmet. Because what would you use for the helmet? Oh god, I can't think of anything that you would use for the helmet for the ears. But, you know, I love doing stuff like that. However, I do have to let you know, in order to do the Emperor Palpy build, as far as I am aware, gotta get this bundle that people hate for some reason. I think this bundle is amazing. This is, for me, a 10 out of 10 bundle. This bundle's fantastic. Every ship in here is amazing. But that outfit right there that you see, that's where it comes from. The 11th anniversary bundle. I have no idea why people hate this bundle. I love it. I actually hold it to really high regards. Actually, no, I know why people don't like it, and it's kind of dumb. So the reason why people don't like that bundle is because the year before we got the 10th anniversary bundle, which came with 10 ships. So everyone was expecting another super bundle like that. And so that bundle immediately got like just a bunch of hate because of that very reason. And that's literally the only reason why. But yeah, no, like that bundle's amazing. It's a really good one. Why is my voice doing this? I don't know. Oh wait, no, I do know. I know why my voice does this. I know exactly why my voice does this. Whole raspy, scratchy thing. If my voice was a little lower, I'd sound like a certain YouTuber who just randomly disappeared off the internet. Who I only just recently learned about. Oh dear. I love the Obina. You know, it's weird because I thought I X2'd the Excelsior 2, but apparently I didn't. So I'm not trying to buy. Thank you. I don't got no money. If I had money, I would have bought I would have gotten the new lockbox ship. Oh man. This is another ship I need to X2 to really play with, but I did the legendary ones X2'd. This I need to X2. Wait, I didn't even look to see if they have any weapon slots available. Let me see. But I still need to decide what character I want to put it on. Do I really want to put it on my main, where all my big toys go to, or do I want to put it on an alt character that I am playing on actively? That's the problem. That is the problem that I am having. I don't know what character to put it on. Oh, that's an interesting console. Pursuit mode. To self for 15 seconds, 20 to 60 odd damage resistance rating, 15 to 45% bonus all damage. What is this console? So that should be equipable on the Obina. 15%. I'm sorry, what? What does Transwarp Computer do? Is it? Yep. Oh. Nothing important. Oh, kind of. I have ideas. I have ideas. Okay, so still have a dual cannon that I need to throw. Wait a minute. Don't you... Can't you... Yes, you can. I'm so sorry. My voice sounds awful. I promise you I'm not doing it on purpose. Yes, it always happens. Like, when I go to sleep tonight, I can get up in the morning after I wake up. Because when I wake up, it's even worse than this. But when I wake up, I'm going to sound completely normal. So the reason why my voice does this is because when I get to a certain level of, like, I'm just kind of, like, tired, my voice starts doing this. And the reason why my voice also does this is because of the fact that, I can't remember what the name of it is, but it's a condition with acid reflux that is insanely bad. A lot of people, it just goes, like, deep in the throat and stays there, and it damages the vocal cords and all sorts of stuff, where, yes, it's damaging mine, but my acid reflux not only does that, but also goes into my lungs. There was a point in time where I literally couldn't breathe, I couldn't talk, it was really bad. And I literally had to change, like, my entire diet. It was pretty bad. So I did X this once recently because this is a ship that I needed to really test. So here's a super failed destroyer I was talking about earlier, and I do throw in a very specific vanity shield to it to give it that white, color aesthetic. So, yeah. But like I said, I don't have the Emperor Palpatine set up anymore because there's other uniforms that came out. But just to let you know what weapon I use this one right here. Comes from the Lucari reputation. Shoots like lightning. I got ball lightning from the summer event store. I got chain lightning, which is somewhere, or chain conduit. Also, yeah, chain conduit capacitor. I also got collective will, which is another like lightning style. So yeah, I kind of just went all in on it. I was trying to do an actual like Darth Vader build. I even have a melee weapon for it, but I failed miserably. It requires... I don't have anything for Darth Vader, especially since there isn't anything that I have that has a cape. But I can do that. I really don't know what I want to fly, honestly. I don't know what I want to fly because I have a lot, and it's a pain. Oh, what to do. I could really go to bed right now, honestly. Okay, well, since, you know what, I'm gonna find my port. Oh, wait, no, I need to go up in space before I do that, because fails do weird things. Give me a second, I'm gonna try and drink something and see if it'll help with my voice thing. Okay, maybe that's a little bit better. Oh gosh, it's weird. Very weird. Plasma disruptor. And then the only disruptor turret I have left is... It's still there. Oh well. Where is it? Where is my spiral wave? There it is. Okay, then take that off then. Okay. Oh gosh, that kink in my neck is hurting. Okay. Oh, that looks pretty good. Okay. Oh gosh. Ouch. This is not the email I want to look at. This is the email I want to look at. So it's just that one. Ground. Ground. The way I'm sitting is very painful. But it's the only way that I can feel that will make my voice sound somewhat normal.
I need to speak with you in damage control. My people aren't responding. I think the Alachi are back, and they're abducting the repair teams. Get out there and stop them. problems are under control, but there's an Elachi force in main engineering trying to sabotage our Singularity Core. Take them out.
So I'm also thinking about streaming on. Oh, I just had to rest my voice for a little bit. Apparently, to make it sound normal. Um, I'm thinking about streaming on Twitch at the same time as streaming on YouTube because someone asked me to stream on Twitch, so I might do that. So yeah, I might do that. My stream even like working? That is not what I wanted to see. And if my stream looks like that, does my stream actually look awful?
Listen up. The war.
That's not what I wanted. This over here. Steam.
As the fight progresses, their heavier ships will
Oh yeah, no, my stream looks like butt.
Here they come. Starfleet ships can get here.
I need to do something about that. And I have no idea how to fix my stream. To set it to the way that it was looking. So I don't know how I did it, but I'll figure it out. I really need to figure out what my bitrate should be, and I don't know what they should be yet. Gosh, Kavort is such a good ship. The fact that we got this for free boggles my mind. Like, straight up. Not gonna lie, with how this community is, I don't know if we deserved it, honestly. Keep forgetting my second spam bar. Okay, my critical chance is pretty normal on this character, or on this ship at least, so there's that. That's good. Why does my critical chance go to such weird levels on... Okay. I'm not worried about it. I'm gonna think about it. But I think I know why.
Klingons are regrouping again. Get into position to prepare for the next assault. Here come the Klingon battleships.
None of my homies are online tonight, so it's just gonna be solo tonight. So no real Yu-Gi-Oh practice, even though there is something I do wanna test on it. Why? 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 We did it.
That'll hold them off for now.
Yeah, I need to do something with my bitrate. My bitrate, I don't think is high enough.
With this kind of
Because I just looked at my stream. It looks so wrong. It just looks wrong. But I don't want to end the stream right now just to change it. But if I end the stream just to change it and then fix the monitor thing so you guys can see the whole screen again. I don't know what to do and no one's talking. Just do this real quick too, since I'm thinking about it right now. Don't mind me. No, I'm not going to be playing this game. Don't worry. This isn't going to be the main game. Just ignore it. It's going to be Sto. There's a thing I want to see. Would put it at 50. but it would work really well. I want to say I have that one too. Where's my... There it is. Hello, good morning. I'm only having Master Duel up for a quick second. It's not going to stay there. That one... Yeah, it is just one of each, isn't it? Okay. So I could drop that down to 1. And do that. Because I don't own a copy of Drake. And it actually would work really well with this engine. But I won't be able to test it this weekend against people because the deck won't be complete for TCG. Because I'm still waiting for cards. Because I do own these 3. I own these 3. I own multiple. I own 3 copies of this actually. Oh dear. This will be here soon. I already have this. I don't own these 2, which I need to get these 2. Which, technically speaking, it would be like this. Since I don't have Lava Golem. This could actually work really well. Oh my gosh, I think I got something. Okay. Okay. I think I got something. Hold on. Wait, hold on. Wait, let me just do this. Do this. Go to here. What the? Excuse me, there's a spell I need. What do you mean? Alright, if I did this. Unlimited. There we go. Give me, I'm just gonna take this quick screenshot, send it to, oh wait, hold on, I can't do that because you need to go. Where's Fua? There. Alright. Alright, let me send it to him. Alright. 2 triple. Two triple tactics. Russ. 1 Talon. I remember it's Talon, yeah. Ah. Fucking. There it is. Yep, Talon. Called. I. Or. Jim Fissure. Make 2 droll and lockbirds. Drolls. Two. Wallace. 3. Let me see what he says. All right. I can close this now. There you go. All right, back to Sto. Anyway, still thinking about the YCS I have to go to. I'm just trying to think of what I could do to make my deck more consistent and better. And I think with that setup, I could do a lot. Because I was planning on doing a thing with it, and I just don't have said thing with it because I don't have the cards for it. I'm planning on running 2 engines with it, but I don't have the stuff. I don't got the stuff. The stuff. The stuff. The stuff. Okay. Why is my phone vibrating? Okay, well, this wasn't my phone. Might have been my microphone stand thing. Anywho. I don't know why, I just feel like flying this. I know I'm being really indecisive tonight when it comes to what ships I want to fly, I'm sorry. But, right, I get like this whenever there's a ship that I don't own and I really want to fly. I'm sorry. Try not to. But I'm going to do what I can to see if I can find a way to make my stream better looking. And also fix the... what you can see, because, yeah, this is awful. Yeah. Of all the TFOs, why this one? Really done critical chance buff, because why not? Gosh dang it. That sneeze is making me congested. I had completely forgot I did that whole thing with the video because I streamed Master Duel. And I don't even remember how I did it. Awesome. Gosh, I really need to figure out like a proper like streaming schedule or something, because these random times of just me streaming and then not streaming is just really off-putting even for me. I'm gonna hold myself up to higher standards. Can sleep? No, it's not that I couldn't sleep. It's my schedule is weird. I work 3 p.m. to 11:30, and so when I get home, and plus when I got home, I took a shower, and my hair goes down to my butt, so I kind of don't want to go to sleep with my hair being wet. Let me do this. Maybe this will. I sound really loud, and no one tells me these things. Yep. Gosh, I wish my microphone didn't make so much noise just when I adjust it. I'm not gonna do about it because it's the. Yeah, that cranking sound that you hear, it's the giant springs on it. They do not sound good. At all. So, if... I actually don't hear anything. Oh, that's interesting because I hear it loud and clear. Right now I can hear my stream. And every single time I adjust my microphone, I hear the cranks. Okay. Well, maybe it's just me. I don't know. If I were to do that build, I need to pull out those three, one of those. I need to go grab those two. I hear your voice in game loud and proud. Nice. Hello, Joshua. Welcome. Where? There's this stack. Let me go ahead. Oh. Oh. Ow. Alright, so. 1, 2. Alright, is this? Yep, there is regained. And I need 2 of them. Oh, I was running 2 regained in this deck. Okay. Magnum book. Okay. So for those of you just joining, the other like side conversation I'm basically having with myself is a Yu-Gi-Oh conversation. I was invited to join a team for YCS, which is the Yu-Gi-Oh Championship Tournament, the second biggest event for Yu-Gi-Oh. And I'm trying to build a deck that's good that I can actually do some stuff in. And right now, any more sleeves? Need how many sleeves? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. We are good. Where did... Oh. So, while I wait for this TFO to drop, I am going to unsleeve some cards and resleeve others. And I can't really test it in Master Duel because I do not have 2 copies of Lubellion. I mean, 3 copies. I mean, I only have 1. I need 3. And I don't have any the ability to craft it, which stinks. Cylinder. Okay. And there we go. A 50 card deck. So now that's already on the way. So I'll have that. And with me running... Oops. Anyway, with me running, some dragons, that means I will have more super poly fodder there that I have access to in my deck. Which is going to be amazing. If I can get footage of me participating YCS, guarantee I'm going to upload it. Granted, I know that most of you are here for Star Trek Online content, and that's totally fine. You do not have to watch my Yu-Gi-Oh content, but just know it's another passion that I have besides Star Trek Online. Star Trek Online is my bread and butter for sure, but Yu-Gi-Oh is my peanut butter and jelly. Oh my gosh, I've been shuffling this deck for like the past minute, and like the new cards I just added, a bunch of them were right next to each other. Alright.
There are 2 active Borg transwarp conduits. The Borg are sure to send reinforcements. They may attempt to use the temporal anomaly. That will not be acceptable.
So Lava Golem will be on my side deck too.
'Cause the Borg are sure to send reinforcements. They may attempt to use the temporal anomaly. That will not be acceptable. 'Cause the Borg are sure to send reinforcements.
'Cause the Lava Golem will be on my side deck too. Okay, I don't have agony. I was not sure. I couldn't remember. Uh-oh, oops. I need to fix that. I think Farmer 1 needs some help with his build. I would be more than happy to give him help with his build. But people don't like me in this game. Okay, apparently I need to pay attention more to my teammates so then I can help keep them alive. One of them died twice, and another one died once. Oh. I'm coming. I'm coming. Stay alive. Okay. I think he's good. I do not want to be in this guy's range when it goes off, and I just cannot move. Oh my goodness. We did it. I need my brush. Where's my brush? There it is. So I am thinking about rearranging my living room, I guess you could say. And the plan is to rearrange it to where I can have my webcam on while I stream more frequently. Because I know how y'all love looking at my awesome face. But it's just how can I rearrange my living room because it's very small. Hey, go. Sorry, I had to step further away from my computer so I couldn't talk to you guys while I brush my hair. But I had to grab my scissors to cut a small piece of my hair off because my hair likes to get caught in tape that's in my car. The car that I'm currently driving is inherited from my grandfather after he passed. And the inside of it is just covered in tape. And so the tape's been sitting there for who knows how long. And because of the fact that I live in Central Florida and it's insanely hot, it's been like over 100 degrees for like the past month straight. Yeah, on occasion my hair will just get stuck in the tape, and then it doesn't matter what I do, the goo from the tape stays in my hair even after I brush, even after I wash my hair. It's awful. Really, really bad. That's the second time I've had to do that, and my hair is just getting tangled. Oh gosh. Whatever you do, guys, don't grow your hair out like I did. It's a pain. Even with all like the right stuff. But I refuse to put product in it because I'm stubborn like that. I refuse to use a blow dryer because I'm stubborn like that, and also it's really bad for your hair. Ow. But if you guys are curious, my hair is literally down to my butt, and I'm 5'10". So, yeah. I'm not tall, I'm not short. So brushing my hair is a literal chore. But I do have some videos I'm planning. I do want to address the Omni Beam thing that they did. I want to talk about the reskin for the T6 to Daredex. I just realized it was a reskin, not a new skin, just a reskin, which I was not expecting to happen. Can't wait to talk about the event reward once I unlock it. But I'm not going to be able to talk about that till I actually get it. So... my gosh. I could just stop smacking my microphone. Be great. But of course, if y'all want to see something specific, let me know. I went 5 years without a haircut just recently, completely shaved it to support my family member going through chemo, radiation. Believe it or not, I'm in the same boat. I haven't had a haircut in 5 years. And my cousin who got diagnosed with leukemia recently won. I was planning on cutting my hair off to give it to her for a wig. But then my aunt and I were looking at the cost of what it would, pretty much how much it would cost to turn it into a wig. And we're like, there is no way we could afford that. Because you can donate your hair for free, no problem. But if you're donating it for a very specific person, then it costs money. Which is weird when you think about it. Ow. Ow. So, I saw my hair. But yeah, she did beat it, which is good because I needed... Hello! Because I needed the good news. For all the bad news that I've had these past couple of years. So, have to bear with me a moment, Hellhound. I'm currently brushing my hair because I took a shower when I got home. And to help it dry faster, now that it's dried quite a bit, I have to brush my hair. I look like I'm in a 80s rock band. Because of how I have my hair. Okay. Now I'm sitting back down. Seeing that guy fly that scimitar and him dying the way that he did really makes me want to fly the scimitar. I'm very indecisive. I'm sorry, guys. I can't help it. This literally happens every single time whenever there's a ship that I want to fly and I don't have it. I just start switching through ships like a mad lad. I need to re-grab my disruptor. Omni beam from my bank. So I can hear my stream, and I just heard myself hum, and I literally do not remember humming. There we go. Okay, air is good now. Which means, unfortunately, my time is numbered with you guys. I'm sorry. Joseph being an adult. gosh, how did that happen? Wow. Be a bad hand, but that's one brick. Actually, 1 brick and 0 starters. That's awful.
To drop the fields. Once we get inside the control center, we can shut down the force fields on the upper levels. Then we can
Okay, you guys know, those who are regulars here, know how much I do not like doing this TFO.
Use them to turn off the fields for the control center.
And if you start doing elite randoms, be prepared to run into this TFO all the time, and not for any good reason.
They locked us out from above. We need to knock out power to this board at that console. Computers will switch over to auxiliary power, but the force fields will come down. Of course, all the cell cores will open as well. Nothing like an old prison to distract the guards while we work. Let's get upstairs to the command center.
This is the warden. Terrorists have released the prisoners in Jinpop. All available units respond immediately.
Ha, you thought. I only dislike this TFO because of the fact that I run into it all the time. And the reason why I dislike this TFO, because of the fact I run into it all the time, is because of the fact that people in elites only run it to basically piss people off. And that's literally the only reason why.
I need you to cover me.
All commands from guards. Disobedience will be rewarded with pain.
I need you ready to override any lockouts security throws my way. Override the security lockout on that console.
All report to your station.
Good job. I'm back in.
There was a late day where I ran into this TFO like 20 times. I was like, yeah, okay, nope, I'm done. I'm gonna log off for today.
You're locked out again.
Security alert.
Get on that console to
All
override.
report to your station.
I will take Wolf 359. Wolf 359 is easy.
Almost there.
And also fails really quickly. Because people don't know how to do it. Is it down there?
Support team. Isolation. Let's go.
I've actually completed Wolf 359 Elite recently.
Prepared for anything. Damn. That's a big one.
I even did a video on how to do Wolf 359. People think it's harder than it actually is, or it's more complicated. It's not. It's so easy. But that's just me.
Cell block 3. Use those intelligence to step a bridge.
Well, yeah. When you're doing randoms, you're never gonna get a good team. That's the problem. But if people actually paid attention to how TFOs operate, then it'd be a little bit different. But people don't pay attention. Majority of the player base don't realize that an elite's objectives are not optional. And the team that I did it with wasn't even a good team. They just were playing the objective. Oh, I guess you could say that they were a good team. But yeah, just play the objective and win. That's it.
Data storage.
Not even much of a DPS check.
I'll do the rest.
Is that absolutely necessary, Doctor?
Attention.
Yes, I need that
Riders
data.
will be shot
It's
on
worth the
sight.
risk.
Very well. Let's get the Doctor to refresh his data.
Have a change of heart, Inquisitor?
I need to go this way.
I'd like you to commit treason.
Attention. Riders will be shot on sight.
But my
And
loyalty
go
to the
here.
Empire does not. More exobots beaming in.
All hands report to your station.
I gotta be very careful in this because of one of my kit modules. It teleports me behind. So if I target one of the turrets, I will actually get stuck in the wall. And I won't be able to get out.
There's the main database console. Inquisitor?
Yeah, I gotta turn myself down. I feel like I am way too loud. I feel like I am way too loud.
Extend the bridge to the storage.
Too many people can't read or refuse to listen to instructions. I'm pretty sure they just refuse to read, period. I don't think it's that they can't read, they just don't.
Once I pull the fragments, they'll cut my access to the databases.
Obey any first officer.
Go! Data Vault 5.
Safety of others. Disobey yourself. Security alert. All hands report to your station.
First data set complete. Here's the second set. Data Vault 2, now. Data Vault 4, go. Data Vault 5.
Obey any and all commands from guards. Enemy target on order reports. Obey any and all commands from
Wait, didn't she say 2 and 5? Why?
Here's
Okay.
the last of them. Data Vault 2, now. Hit Data Vault 3. Data Vault 4, go.
Oh, people are on point on this TFO. Okay. So I'm just gonna go ahead and move ahead.
Data fragments received and assigned. It's all ours.
You heard the Doctor. We're done. Let's go.
I made it.
It's a monster. Destroying his work is the least of it.
Not so fast, terrorists. Won't get away, Bevan.
Following that person was a bad idea. I should have stayed behind, killed everything, but whatever.
This is your final test, Ned. Kill them all!
Obey any and all commands from God. Disobedience will be rewarded. Volunteers will be disrespect is rewarded with action. Volunteers will labor for disrespect is rewarded with action. Attention to all. There is no stopping the flow of people.
We Edie. Horse with
The Emperor and his
really?
monster. I'll take those odds.
Okay. Horus with Fenrir. That's an interesting combination. Technically, I already have half that deck. Hey, so silver. Do, 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 do. Alright, onward to the next target. Gosh, I love flying this ship. But I do have to say, people have completely overlooked the fact that we got the Cavort as a free ship. Not only is it a lockbox slash promo ship that we got for free. People are still saying that Star Trek Online is pay to win. And no, not even a little bit. Well, I don't. Uh, I am excited for this event reward because I like, endgame for all MMOs or any game in general nowadays. Anyway, is Barbie or Barbie stuff. So, scimitar.
Imperial Terran forces are attempting to transform Pavo into a telepathic weapon. We can't let that happen. The Terrans have set up their agonizer test crystal formation surrounding your position. Deal
Why
with
do I
them,
still have?
and use crystals infused with common energy to restore corrupted crystals. Great. Stop the Terrans before they do irreparable damage to the common bio.
Oh, the Cavort. Yeah, I love that thing. It's one of the best ships in this game. Yeah, people forget that we got that for free. and don't realize that it was originally going to be a lockbox or promo ship, but then they decided to give it to us for free. No, my Jesus statue.
Terran reinforcements have arrived.
There is a word that comes in mind when thinking of these people that keep calling the game pay to win, and also fail to acknowledge of how the game gives you. Yeah,
Have arrived.
for real.
A placed crystal is under attack. Defend it. Crystal has been purified. Advance to the next one.
We've gotten so many free stuff, especially this year, that like there is zero excuse why people are keep killing it for pay to win. I don't even think they even realize what pay to win actually is. Like, my goodness, because it ain't this. It's like saying Warframe is pay to win. That game is not pay to win either. Like, the only game that I would call pay to win would be stuff like War Thunder or World of Tanks, World of Warships. First person shooters that give you skins that you can only get by spending money, and it gives you an advantage on maps that other skins don't. Like, stuff like that. That's pay to win. This game, no. You're not even going against other people. Like, that's not how pay to win works. There is only one thing that makes game pay to win, and it's the name of you cannot possibly win without paying. And yes, exactly. They ain't pay to win. You're right. You have to, just like you said, in order to win, you have to pay. That's pay to win. No, you can win without spending any money in this game. Perfect World International. Oh, that game is pay to win. At least even the devs of the game admit it too. Yep. Yep. There was a Perfect World game that I used to play. I don't know what happened to it. It was like a top-down view. Like this, kind of. And you would just run around. And it was made from Perfect World Entertainment. I just don't remember.
Well done.
I don't remember what it was.
Terrans are retreating.
It was like medieval fantasy style.
Terran transporter signals near the spire didn't retreat. They regrouped to prepare for another attack. I think they intend to take control of the spire and weaponize it. Billions of lives will be at risk if they succeed. Not on our watch. Not today.
Exactly. I think after this DFO, I'm gonna call it. Didn't realize I've already streamed for almost 2.5 hours, which is actually good. Now, I want to stream for like, you know, 2 to 3 hours when I come home, and then when I'm before work, are about the same. But yeah, I'm thinking about dual streaming both on here and on Twitch at some point. I just don't know how to do that, but I'm gonna figure it out, and then yeah. Since someone already requested it. Ah, oh no. I just really don't want to go back to Twitch, honestly. I don't like Twitch. And it's not because Twitch is, you know, scummy, because, I mean, let's be fair, they are kind of scummy. I just don't like streaming on Twitch. Good night, Nukin.
Get ready. The Terrans are sending in their elite forces. The Terrans placed an agonizer by one of the routes. Destroy it, quickly! Looks like the Terrans have given up. Now, my team and I will continue to observe. If we detect any further hostile activity, we'll... Now, Pavo's safe.
Alright, and that is
Well done.
gonna be it for me tonight. Thank those for what gosh, English. Thank you for those who came in and watched and hung out and chatted. Thank you for those who came out to watch and just in general. And for those who are watching in the future, if you do get to this point, thank you so much for watching my stream. I hope you guys join us for the future. God bless, and I'll see you all in the next stream and or video.